think it started a long time ago when I started like being out in the wilderness myself. So I used old stuff, what I could find. They were robust and I had like a more of a connection to it, like all the stories I've been through with them. My name is Harald and I'm a field test coordinator and product specialist. I've always collected Fjällräven gear. I can't really remember the first time, but I remember the first time I had money to buy my own pair of pants and a Fjällräven jacket. I looked up to people that wore Fjällräven. In my perspective, if you have Fjällräven gear, you had the knowledge to be outside. I connected it that way. So for me, it was like this pinnacle when I had the money to buy my own pair of pants and the jacket. We are at Åke Nordin's cabin, where he grew up. And in the barn, I keep all his old stuff, alongside products that I found, just for safekeeping. And for me, it should be here because it belongs here. It's a part of his heritage and our heritage. When I started working here in Örnsköldsvik, it just happened to be that I could lend his cabin while I was working in Örnsköldsvik. Then I found some Fjällräven items that I wanted to show my colleagues. Then it just started there. I started collecting them. And then we needed to refurbish Åke's old office. I was quick to take everything down to be able to save it for later. So this is the inside of an expedition jacket from before. And this is the first layer. And this is like a regular down jacket. And then they put in a second jacket inside of this. The expedition jacket is very old, but I believe this to be a bit newer because of the fabric. So I can't really say actually how old it is. It's old, nevertheless. And this one is Konken from '95. And it has a special pattern on it. And we actually tried to figure out from what season and if there were any products that were made in this pattern more than this one. But from what we know, it was a very, very limited run of this Konken, which makes it very special. And I think it's a very cool pattern, actually, very 90s. We got customers that reach out to us with our old pants and jackets and tents. As you guys can see, we have a lot of items here. But the most important is that it has a story. So it's not just me going out to a loppis or a second-hand store, just picking up the first Fjällräven item I see. It's more of a, does it have a story? And do we really want to part the item with the customer? Of course, it's an issue finding stuff, but that's part of the thrill as well. So it shouldn't be easy to find them. It's usually me that's the problem, saying that, oh, you should keep it. Use it even longer. Let's talk about it again in 30 years, because it looks like brand new. So I don't see the point of sending it to us when it works. But then there are the items that I find to be important in terms of our company heritage. Those ones I'm very eager to find and to get a hold of. For me, it's very important because it's our heritage. And for me, being a part of Fjällräven, we have items here from the very start. And for me, it's important to see where we've been in terms of products in order to be able to see what we can do going forward. When you use products, they will break eventually, no matter what product it is. But we're proud to be able to fix them and make sure that they last longer. So the seamstresses at the office are my buddies, and they taught me everything I know about repairing, like modifying and just taking my own ideas from testing and alter the products.
Men saknar jag sån här. För den verkar ju hel i övrigt.
They help me when I come with vintage items that might be broken or a part is missing. They're superstars and they know everything about the product that they're working with. In the beginning, they started repairing stuff, but now they think that with my knowledge that they taught me, I should be able to fix it myself, which I approve of course, because they don't have the time to fix my vintage stuff. They focus on the customers' stuff instead. But yeah, they help me a lot when it comes to the parts and they guide me towards how I should repair them, but I repair them eventually. One of the unique things that we found is Åke's emergency backpack. And this is super special because it's like a time capsule. It's just as the day he packed it. Let's see what we can find. Here's some kind of vest. And there's a Mora knife, rescue blanket, emergency signal lights, and flares. Yeah, it's a time capsule. So we put them back and leave them there. We are a heritage brand, timeless. The idea I have with all this is that I don't want to keep it in the barn. I want to make sure that people see it. We care so much about environment, our products and the long-lasting materials that we use. And here's the proof that we do care, that we are a sustainable brand, even from our first products that we have here all the way until today. I think it's very important to show that we actually care about our history and our future.